Today we're going to talk about 3 ways to stretch your quads. What are the quads? Well, they're the 4 muscles that are on the front of your thigh and they attach up to the front of your pelvis. Because you sit all day like this, they can get kind of short up near the top. And because you never ever bend your knee all the way, they get pretty short at the bottom. They lose the ability to extend, to be flexible, and that reduces your ability to do things. Also, you can end up with hip pain because your quads are so short and everything is out of whack and imbalanced. So let's start off with the easiest option, which doesn't involve a belt or a strap. You're just gonna stand in front of a chair. You're gonna put your foot up onto the seat, and then you're going to tilt your pelvis posteriorly so your tailbone is being pulled down towards the floor, which is gonna put a little tension onto the quads. And you can start lowering yourself down and also leaning back a little bit. You want to tilt everything back so that the quads really take it. If you feel like one side is stiffer than the other side, then spend some extra time on that stiffer side. You want to be doing about 30 to 60 seconds and do 2 or 3 sets so that your quads get a chance to learn that you want them to lengthen. Now, what if you don't like standing and doing this, feels too awkward and too unstable? Let me show you another option. You bring the strap right up around your shoulder and you're pulling your foot towards your butt like so. Again, you want to keep the butt cheeks squeezed on the side that you're stretching. You want to think about posteriorly tilting the pelvis, and you want to feel that stretch across the front of the thigh here. Up near the hip is fine, but do not pull so hard that you feel tension or pain around the front of your knee. And now let's look at a more intense quad stretch option. So you're going to be near a wall. You're going to put your knee kind of close to the wall. You don't have to get it right up against just yet, but when you start somewhere like a few inches away from the wall is fine. And then before you do anything, you're just gonna try to bring your hips forward towards the floor. So that's going to give you a little bit of a stretch going through the front of the thigh here. If that's already enough of a stretch for you, great, just keep hanging out there, enjoy that stretch. You're squeezing the glute on the side that you're stretching. You're really pushing towards the floor. You can also twist a little bit to access some of the other muscles on the front of the hip, like the TFL and the glute min, and you just get into that stretch. Then as you get better at this stretch, or when you wanna just change things up a little bit, you can bring the other foot up like so, hold on to something to help you balance if you need it, and start working your way to a vertical position. So this is going to intensify the stretch a lot. If you can't get here, if this doesn't feel right for you, do one of the other options that I already showed you earlier in this video.